Good morning, SkyHawks.
Today is Friday, February 17th, 2023. We're your hosts, Leah.
And Caleb.
Wait, you're not Matthew or Caleb.
I'm Plan Z. I'm Angel.
Okay.
Let's get into for your SkyHawk news. Here's a fun fact, SkyHawks. Did you know that Dr. Jane Cook Wright introduced using chemotherapeutic drugs on human tissue instead of mice? Summit High School proudly celebrates the accomplishments of Black Americans during Black History Month.
The father-daughter dinner is on March 4th from 7 p.m. to 9 p.m. Tickets are $35. The price includes the entrance and dinner for your father or father figure and you. Girls, don't miss a super fun evening.
Last call for cap and gowns. Please visit jostings.com or scan the QR code outside the bookkeeper's office to order your cap and gown.
SkyHawks, please remember that there will be no school this Monday, February 20th, in honor of President's Day.
If you still owe money on your ASB package, please pay in full by February 28th. All packages that have a balance after February 28th will be canceled.
Seniors, please turn in your graduation code of ethics to the bookkeeper by February 24th. The bookkeeper is open before school, during lunch, and after school.
MathCon is a national competition where you can get grants, awards, and scholarships. The test takes less than 1 hour to complete, and students who participate in the second round can get a flight to Chicago. Register before March 6 in F105 and 206, or through Remind.
It will soon be time to order diplomas. We need you to please check the spelling of your full legal name. List of names will be located in the records office upstairs in the administration building, the bookkeeper's office, and some of your senior English classrooms. The deadline to request name changes will be Friday, February 24th, 2023.
Are you one of Summit High School's brightest sophomores, juniors, or seniors? Do you have a current cumulative unweighted GPA of 3.0 or higher? If you answered yes, perhaps Summit High School's California Scholarship Federation is for you. CSF is accepting members that qualified from your grades earned in the fall semester of 2022. Applications can be picked up in the counseling office and will be accepted until 3:30 on Thursday, February 23rd. If you have any questions, see Miss Avila and or Miss Marge in the counseling office. You may also inquire with our librarian, Miss Tedder, for more information. Leah, I think we should start talking about real news, like what's happening in Ohio, the spy balloons, and everything that's happening.
No. How about we talk about getting schooled instead?
All right, well, here's getting schooled.
Ladies, gentlemen, and everything in between, I am Ruben Gabriel Reyes. This is
David Quintana.
And this week we had another set of wonderful guests on Getting Schooled. Tristan, Jojo,
Isaiah, Laura.
And our special guest, Summit's hottest bachelor, Timothy Schwanga. So without any further ado, let's begin. What state produces most of America's red roses?
Ohio.
Ohio? Come on.
Virginia.
That's right, Virginia.
I'm gonna go with a random state.
You're gonna go with random
Yeah,
state?
I'm
What
gonna
is that
say
random
like
state?
Idaho.
If you were to buy roses, who produces the most? Which state?
I'm talking
Where
like,
do they come from, Timothy?
gotta be Iowa. Iowa. You know why?
Why?
Because no one's ever been there. They got a lot of room for flowers.
Okay.
Do the math.
Best answer we've heard.
Do the math.
Idaho.
Think Idaho. Potato country?
Yeah, home with the potatoes, you know, they gotta grow something.
From where was the oldest known Valentine's Day message sent from?
Somewhere random, like Romania.
Romania.
Really
Yeah.
think about this one for a second. Goes a lot deeper than you'd think.
You're so intimidating.
The answer is
France.
France.
With his answer.
All right, wonderful. The synergy between you two, I love it.
Oh, Africa.
Where
multiple
does love
roses.
come from, Timothy?
That's like a deep question
Mr.
for getting schooled.
Schwanga.
Okay,
You
but
know-
where was the first message sent from? Where was it?
My mom. My mom.
In Roman mythology, Cupid is the son of whom?
Who was his
Where?
father?
Where?
Who was his father?
Where?
It's gotta be Odin.
Where?
Odin.
Yeah.
You guys can work together, talk to each other. You guys are a couple after all.
Julius Caesar.
Should we like go together with that one as like a couple?
Yeah.
Okay.
Aphrodite? Is that her name?
It was Zeus.
It was Zeus?
It was Zeus.
It was not Zeus. Does that not make sense?
No, it makes perfect sense. It's wrong, but it makes
was-
perfect sense.
Thank you to all you lovebirds for being on our wonderful little show. We all know that they did very awesome.
Great.
And just a reminder, if you guys want to be on Getting Schooled in the future, just go ahead and text our Instagrams. They're in the outro.
See you around.
Angel, did you get any Valentine grams?
I've got so many. Like, honestly, it was super hard getting them all home and stuffing them in my backpack. Like, it's hard having this much game.
Well, this week's ASB Approved is all about those Valentine grams.
Whether any of you SkyHawks got some or not, let's see what all the ASB Valentine spirit was about.
Next up, ASB Approved.
It's you, loving so easy to do. It's easy, baby. Think that I'm falling for you. It's easy. Another Sunday afternoon, and I'm still in bed with you. Nothing else I wanna do. Order from that place you like. We don't need to go outside. Something about you feels so right. Can we stay like this forever? White dress or whatever. I keep dreaming there's somewhere that we grow old together. It's you, loving so easy to do. It's easy, baby. Think that I'm falling for you. It's easy. Met you at the right time. See you and I'm still excited.
Now let's pass it over to Ava with sports.
Hey SkyHawks, I'm Ava Turner and I'm here to help you dig into this week's sports section. After an unfortunate loss against Ike, our girls basketball team were right back on the court hosting Carter on Friday. Though they ended with the ranking of 3rd in league, out of the 17 years of Summit girls basketball teams, we made it to CIF every year and have been 1st in league for 14. They played last Thursday in their first round of CIF against LaSalle, but unfortunately fell short with a score of 60-31. Great job, ladies. Our boys soccer team did amazing in their season and ended with the ranking of 3rd in league. They won their game on Friday against Ike with an amazing score of 9-1, which gave them a spot in CIF playoffs. They played again last Thursday against Northview in their first round and unfortunately lost with a score of 2-1. Our girls water polo team pulled out an outstanding win last Wednesday against Granite Hills with a score of 5-0. They were right back into the pool, training again for their first round of CIF playoffs against Palm Springs, but sadly fell short with a score of 15-12. Our basketball boys suffered a devastating loss against Rialto on Friday with a close score of 64-50. Despite this, however, they still remain confident for their upcoming CIF playoff game. With a tough non-league schedule that saw them playing 3 games a week most of January, the boys were well prepared and hopeful to go far in CIF. They played on Wednesday against Aquinas in their first round of CIF, but unfortunately lost with an extremely close score of 59-54. Despite the loss, our boys did an amazing job in the game and played extremely hard, however fell short in the last quarter. Our boys had a spectacular season and ended it proud of their many accomplishments and great wins. Great job, boys. Very special shout out to our cheer team who competed in nationals on Friday and Saturday after their 3rd place win in CIF state regionals. They ended up qualifying 7th out of 9. With the end of our winter sports seasons, we now welcome our approaching spring sports. Coaches Whitcomb, Chang, Duncan, Delgado, and Lopez are now preparing their teams for their upcoming seasons. Good luck to you all. Our softball team have already started their season, playing in a tournament on Monday. They unfortunately suffered 2 losses against Riverside and Hemet and were right back on the field on Tuesday, playing against Rialto and winning with an amazing score of 8-0. They also played on Thursday against Los Osos. Our swim team is in the pool training hard for their upcoming meets. Our track and field team are on track for their upcoming meets and are practicing hard. Our boys volleyball team are in the gym practicing hard for their first game against Fohai just next week. Our boys tennis team were on the courts on Wednesday for their first match against Canyon Springs. They also played on Thursday. Let's take a preview of our boys tennis team in a sports preview.
I'm Matty Quijano and I'm a senior and I'm singles varsity 2. I really want to make it to singles varsity 1 this year and just win CIF and try to live up to the last year's tennis team.
Hey, I'm Caleb Angelis. I'm a senior and I'm playing doubles varsity. I feel really good about our tennis team this year. Boys tennis is very synergized and very supportive this year, and above all of that, we're all very skilled, I believe, especially our varsity. So we have a lot on our plate and I have high hopes for our team.
Our baseball boys played on Saturday and unfortunately lost with a score of 12-1. Despite this, they played again on Monday against Upland and won with a score of 7-6. Let's check out how our baseball boys are doing so far in All Access. After an unfortunate loss in overtime against Arroyo Valley on Wednesday, our girls soccer team were right back on the field training for their next game last Wednesday against Channel Islands. They sadly lost with a score of 3-1 and were eliminated from playoffs. Let's kick it over to AOW to see what this week's Athlete of the Week has to say about their season.
Hi, my name's Aitiana. I'm a senior and I'm this week's Athlete of the Week. It feels good being Athlete of the Week. I had a pretty good season, so being able to be recognized feels good. My favorite memory from this year was when we had our kidnapping at the beginning of the season. We took everyone that made varsity for the first time and we kidnapped them. So I started playing because I would watch it on TV, and then I tried it out and I ended up falling in love with it. So I did meet my goals for the season. The main one was to make the CIF, and we made it. And I ended up helping get my team there, which was the biggest part about it. So first and foremost, I want to shout out God for helping me get through this. My mom and my grandpa for always supporting me, and my homies too.
We have a few games coming up, SkyHawks. Our baseball boys will host Cajon and will also play tomorrow against Palm Desert, as well as our softball girls who will be playing against Rancho. Our boys tennis team will also play today at Chino in an Etiwanda tournament, as well as tomorrow against Serrano. Well, that's all I have for you this week, SkyHawks. I'm Ava Turner, and now that you're all set with sports, let's pass it over to the news. See you guys in the court.
Well, that's all we have for you this week, SkyHawks. We've been your host, Angel.
And Leah. And
This has been SkyHawk News. See you next time.
flex should be looking mad nice. I look like a hunky. Oh, look at this. Who went all this? Like, oh. You know, today I'm trying to find my true love, someone who really loves me for me and just not my good looks. Hey, Matthew.
Oh, I don't have any change.
What? I've been attracted my whole life. Everyone wants to be like me. Hey, you there.
Sorry, you're not my type.
I'm everyone's type, though.
Well, not mine.
I can be your type. Why are you leaving? Hey, baby girl, you just my type. Look at you. I love that you're round and stuff. I like the blue on you. We can get some Doritos. I can put my Fritos in. Thank you, TLC, for helping me find love. I couldn't have it done without you guys. I love you guys. Are you ready to take off your blindfold? You can do it now.
I'm ready.
You can't just handle the beauty, you know? I'm just too handsome. You gotta run away. Can't handle. See, look. I'm so attractive, bro. I can't find anyone who loves me for me, you know? They're all just attracted to my looks, not my personality and my feelings. Like, today I'm trying to figure out someone who could love me for me, you know? You can take your blindfold off now. It's time.
I'm excited. You're so good. Oh my god. Wait.
Not again. Not 2 times in a row. I'm not that ugly. Hey, if you guys want to go on a date with me soon, put your guys' Instagrams in the comment down below. If you're hot enough, I'll hit you up.